Hi everybody, Mick here. So today's project is to make some adapters for these clamps that I bought for my welding table. They come with these screws that are that screw into these holes here. So they're made for welding tables or fixture tables, but I have the Northern Tool Klutch version of the welding slash fixture table that is now very popular at Harbor Freight, and you can get a version through Vevor. So anyway, it uses the 5/8 inch 2-inch on center holes in the top. So I'm going to make adapters so that I don't have to fiddle around with these stupid little screws. I got 2 each of these clamps, and I think these were from another from a welding channel. These were recommended, and they're quite nice clamps. Got them off of Amazon, as you would expect, and I'll put a link in the description to them, so if you're interested you can pick up a pair. Also want to make some spacers, so that I'm going to make the adapters for these relatively short, and I want to make some spacers to be able to separate, to extend the height of these up off of the table, along with other fixtures and hold downs and things that I have for the welding table. So I'm going to make a handful of those too, maybe like 2 inches, 4 inches, and 6 inches or something like that. So yeah, so let's grab some stock from the stock bin and get started. Okay, so I cut a couple pieces on the bandsaw to approximately the right length out of some 3/4 inch cold rolled steel stock that I had. So pretty simple operations. I'm just going to face them, face the one side down, and cut, make the threads, flip it around, face it off, cut it to length, and make the threads on that side. So assuming I can get it in the collet here. It's supposed to be 3/4 inch. There we go. I removed the big 6-jaw chuck and just put this ER32 collet on here to make things a little nicer to work with, less mass slinging around. I'm not going to turn down the surface. A couple of reasons. First of all, I want as much material there as possible. There's not a whole lot. There's not a whole lot of material to see in this camera. Here we go. There we go. So between here and this shoulder that needs to be cut, I want to leave as much material there as possible. We're just going to take 5 thou off of this side. And clean that up. Now, let's see. I think I'm going to start by making the smaller thread, which is an M8 by 1.25. Alright, after much mathing around, I need to come in a half an inch this way and cut it down to a diameter of 0.315. DRO is zeroed out there. Let's just start cutting. Start to pull back out fast. Alright, that should be a half an inch. I always find it amazing how that doesn't look like a half an inch to me. It looks like 3/4 of an inch or something like that, but nope, it's half an inch. Cutting on the lathe always, my eye metrology is not accurate. Okay, let's keep going. Up. Up. Just going to take a real short skim pass here, clean up the surface, and then we'll measure it and see how much further we have to go. Alright, we're at 0.3820 and we need to go to 0.315. That looks about right. Okay. First time doing this using the measurements off of the DRO directly. I never had that ability before with my old DRO. It just gave me numbers. So let's see, 382 is where I was. Let's take that to 375. Cut that down. Okay, that should be 0.315. Close enough, 0.312. Alright, I've got a die set up. A little bit of the anchor lube here on here. Looks like I hosed the beginning of that thread up just a little bit there when I was messing around with that thing, but looks like it'll hit that with a file. Alright, let's give it a test fit here in a bit. Alright, that fit just fine. Let's move on to the other end now. Okay, let's face off this end. Okay, that should be 0.625. Whoa! Made a big old mess here. All right. Simple little thing like this. Okay, there's one. Another one of these, actually 3 more of these. And here's the finished product. So I've got 2 each of these clamps, and now they can just bolt directly to the fixture table. I got the longer reach and the shorter reach. Haven't used them yet, but they look pretty nice. They've even got hex on the adjustment here, so I guess you can use that to help tighten it down a little bit while it's locked. I don't know, but anyway, they look pretty nice. I'll put a link in the description to them, and yeah, I think they're going to come in handy. Alright, well, thanks for watching, everybody. Take care.